Isn't it sad to see how much the world has changed due to one issue? You guessed it, climate change. This is what we think the Earth looks like.
But this is how our Earth really looks.
Recycling is something new, and we can all learn how to do it too. When we are careful not to waste, our world will be a cleaner place for me and for you.
Start with when I was in 7th grade, my mom was actually diagnosed. She wasn't diagnosed with full-blown thyroid cancer, but she was told that she had shadows forming in her thyroid, so that she was developing a malignant cancer there. So what she did was, after doing a lot of research, she found that eating a raw vegan diet might be able to cure cancer. So she went and did a 3-week program in a health institute in Boca Raton. It's known as Hippocrates Health Institute. And there they put you on a 3-week raw vegan diet. They have doctors checking you constantly, exercise, meditation, cooking classes, and all that stuff. And my mom came back, and the cancer had shrunk from 25 millimeters to 12. So literally in just 3 weeks, it went down to half its size. So she continued that diet for about a year and a half afterwards. She brought back all her knowledge home. And really, I think at that point it clicked to me, wow, like nature gives us everything. Like nature is the healer. Like you don't even need any of these weird pharmaceutical chemicals, these man-made products. Nature really has everything we'll ever need. So I think I had that lingering my whole life, kind of that whole health thing. And then, when I got to college, I actually started out as an international relations major. I knew I wanted to do something like on a global scale. I was just kind of, that's the worldwide major, that's the global major that you do, global relations. And my first semester I took an intro to environmental science class as part of my core curriculum, and about 2 or 3 weeks into the semester I switched majors. So it was really not a hard decision for me once I realized just how logical and how much sense it all makes that everything from our economy, our social well-being, all these things are dependent on having a healthy environment.
Climate change is real. Climate change is caused by human activity. Climate change is already causing devastating problems in the United States and around the world. And if we do not get our act together by significantly reducing carbon and methane emissions, that situation will only get worse. That is not really a debate anymore.
As people, I guess, lessen our footprint of some kind. So for example, this week I have a guest at my house, and he has like every light in the house on, and then he's watching Netflix, he's watching soccer on his iPad, and then he's on the phone with his friend. And I think we're so plugged into our gadgets that we don't realize how they impact us. I remember growing up in Jamaica, and at the end of the day we had to turn off all the devices in the house. So even unplugging things, like you had the surge protector, because sometimes the light would go out, so everyone had to have a surge protector. So we had surge protectors, and we'd go and turn them off around the house, because then you didn't want to, like, as we said, waste current. So I think that minimally we could do. And then the foods we buy, are we buying foods that's grown here locally closer to home, or are we buying a banana that's grown in Nicaragua, let's say, and not one that's grown in the Redlands? So yes, we'd like to support international trade, but we also have to think about how long that banana, that person has to pick the banana, like maybe green in Nicaragua, then come on a boat. That's gas and money there, right? And then on a truck to my Winn-Dixie or my Publix or wherever I'm picking up my groceries. And so that banana has traveled very far and has wasted a lot of gas and time and money. And now that banana is so expensive on top of it.
First generation to feel the impact of climate change. We're the last generation that can do something about it. We only get one home. We only get one planet. There's no plan B.